Clap on.
That works. Clap on, clap on. Hello and welcome to episode 11 of the Wulfcast. Math rocks.
Math rocks.
I'm Joel, joined as always by...
I'm Dan Wolf.
I'm Roxane Wolf.
And these are the owners of Wulfpack Games here in Griffin, Georgia. We are back with another episode of our podcast discussing what games are being played around the shop here at Wulfpack Games, what events we have going on around the shop and the community as a whole. So without getting too much more distracted, as I obviously am right now.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Dan and Roxanne, what have we been up to this past week?
I played games.
Mm-hmm.
I played 2 games. I did not play the game that I thought I was going to play, the War of the Posies. However, we played Dragon Farkle and Monsters Menace the World with Dan and Salem. I like
Yes, we
Dragon
did.
Farkle. I like Dragon Farkle. I think I got it. I'm slow to learning the rules, but it's okay.
Dragon Farkle, it's a funny word.
And I liked Monsters Menace the World. I do feel it's a big game. It's a big game for me.
That's what this is.
It
Yeah.
is. It's a really cool game. I felt like it was a risk with stompy stomps all over the world. And you're stomping out to mutate and to essentially have huge, giant monster battles. And that's really cool.
Ooh, and it's
I
from
did
Renegade.
pretty good. I did pretty good because I couldn't die, really.
Yeah.
I was kind of a vampire. I mean, it was cute, though.
Who won your game of Dragon Farkle?
I may have.
You
May
don't
have.
even know.
I may have.
I don't know.
Who won
I
your
might-
game of Monsters Menace the World?
I may have.
Yeah.
So I took the initiative of going from the north of Europe and taking over northern Asia and then pushing down like a World War II narrative.
That's one way to put
That's
it.
So-
what I did.
I was going to say, it does look like Kaiju Risk on the back.
It is.
It kind of is. I'll go in depth when it's my turn.
Okay,
When it's
good
your
idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
But it was fun, and I actually got to play some games considering all the busyness that's been happening.
Gosh, yeah. I did not expect October to feel so busy. And I almost had a slip up and called it December.
Yep.
I may as well be.
It feels like it, by gosh.
It's nice
yeah.
not to see Christmas stuff all over Kroger, and I don't really go anywhere else to see Christmas stuff.
Yeah,
But this
careful
time-
not to blink.
Yeah.
I mean,
It'll be
Hobby
there next
Lobby-
week.
Hobby Lobby was there in like July, so.
Hobby Lobby's Christmas all year.
That's true.
But for my week, played a little bit of Halo Flashpoint. Did Second Saturday, which we talked about it in the last episode that you might not have seen before watching this. We'll see. We'll talk about that later. Second Saturday went well. Did some double duty of playing BattleTech Override. Had to remember the name of the
Beta
mode.
Strike.
Yeah, it was Beta Strike. It's pretty much a nice hybrid between classic BattleTech and Alpha Strike, which is it kind of hits like right in between the two games for the level of detail and granularity.
That's actually probably really cool.
Yeah, and it hits the ease and speed of play that I look for in a game. Because I suffer from run it back syndrome. I want to run a game back and play another one after I get done. But did that, and then Wednesday for Flashpoint night. We've been kind of taking it easy because we're waiting for the new data slate to come out. But my buddy Tim finally came out and got a demo game of Flashpoint in. So he, Josh, and I played a 3-way free-for-all game on the big game mat that Josh made. And I probably should have made a little bit more terrain on the table. But it was fun to be bloody. I knew what I was getting into. I know what I'm about.
All right.
But yeah, that was the past week, because otherwise it's been a whole lot of painting on halflings. And those are almost
Your
getting there.
halflings are really good.
Thank you.
They need to get based so hard because that paint looks so good.
The infantry are about to get based. I'm really just waiting to base the cavalry with them. And the cavalry are... I have to touch up the paws, and I'm going to go over all the gray portion of the saddlery with some rattling grime
Okay.
from the contrast paints to give it a little bit of like an old leathery look.
That'd be cool.
You have plenty of time to do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, my paint time this weekend is about to be used on terrain, but we'll get back to that in a little bit.
All right. So I played Dragon Farkle and Monster Menace the World with Roxane and Salem. All right. So Dragon Farkle is Farkle with extra steps. Those extra steps are fighting a dragon at the end and having a character. So Farkle in its basic state is just
Gambling.
fancy Yahtzee. It's pressure luck Yahtzee, right? Is the easiest way to say it. Dragon Farkle adds a dragon die, and if you roll a certain way in the beginning steps, then you're going to do really bad in the backside. of
Typically,
things.
if you defeat the boss, you would expect the dragon to die.
Yes.
Sorry. I couldn't help it.
I need that, like, boomer sad trombone noise intensifies. You need that at the bottom right there. All right. So, I am thrown. So you have to defeat a dragon in one go. You have to deliver 3 wounds. The wounds are dealt on the dragon die, which is positive or negative. And you have recruiting steps, and then brawling steps. The brawling steps is when you fight the dragon. You have to have 5,000 troops to brawl the dragon. And the dragon's going to eat troops in the exact same way that you gain troops when you're in the recruitment phase.
Okay.
So if you roll high numbers in the recruitment phase, that's also high casualties in the brawling phase, that same rolls.
I gotcha.
So if you roll really good, you're rolling lots of 6s all the time, like you just roll 6 6s all the time, you're going to get a lot of troops real fast, but you're going to lose them a lot real fast too.
I had a lot of 5s. A lot of 5s.
It's true. So that was fun. It was a nice little fun game to watch Roxane beat the crap out of us. And then win.
And then,
Monsters Menace the World.
To.
Salem cracked it open and gave it his once through the rules. Tried to set it up real good. Tried to go fast so that we weren't just sitting at the table. And we made a bunch of mistakes in understanding the game real fast. So
I got angry.
the rule book isn't terribly deep, and there is a couple of rules in here that's don't have like a great way to decide which way to take it.
There's no player turn card.
There is a quick reference sheet on the back, which has everything except for in-game during round scoring on it. That you have to dig to the middle of the book for. But it's just a pamphlet about yay big, and it's maybe 8 pages.
okay.
So it's not terrible. It's one that I could definitely go back, and we needed it out the entire time. Mostly because we messed up in the first way of doing things. So it has kind of a Warhammer I go, then you go phasing list. And then the fight phase, we just did it out of order. We just did, okay, we're going to do there, we're going to do there, we're going to do there, when it's actually supposed to go down a list. And you go everywhere at this trigger. Everywhere for this trigger. And it's not complicated. It's not complicated at all. This game was lots of fun. So on the back, you can see the board. It's got a map of the, a rectangular globe on it, right? and it's divvied up into sections. So, like South America has 4 different sections. There's a couple of places that are cities, and the cities always have a number. And then you have these other places that are like landmarks, and they're known as mutation sites. It's not really easy to figure out if you're a rule stickler that each one is. Like this Antarctica science station is a mutation site. But they are. They all are different. They all look something different. There's the Roswell, New Mexico has a crashed UFO. That's a mutation site. Chernobyl is a mutation site. Uhuru or Uluru in... Try that again.
Nope.
Down in Australia is a mutation site. And so what happens is you have a monster you're going to pick, and you can mutate him up, almost like leveling him up.
Mm-hmm.
And you're trying to gain as much infamy points as you can. And everybody's health tracker is also on the board. You have a little token for it. You have a military destroy track. So there will always be 4 militaries on the board, even if you're playing 2 players.
Okay.
You will be given control of 1 military, which is really kind of handy. But the military and your monster are not friends. All militaries are allied to all militaries, and all monsters are hostile to all militaries and vice versa. You will collect minions, so your monster will have monster minions, and they're just little like pog tokens.
Pogs.
Yep. And they'll have a little card to go with them to describe their stats and stuff. And they may not match you at all. You're kind of selected at random.
Okay.
So Salem had the Great Ape. I forget what his name was. So not the King Kong. I think it was Kang or something like that. And his first minion was Ixiptla, which sounds and looks like a very South American style, like Hydra dragon.
Yeah.
Or is that who I had? No, that's who he had. I had the Hydra. That's just a giant snake dragon. Okay. Anyhow, your minions and monsters kind of trigger at different events, at different steps in the fight phase. But in the movement phase, you move everything that you control. Mm-hmm. If you move into a space with the military with a monster, you have to stop. Even if you have more movement, you have to stop and encounter the military. Okay. Same thing with the military moving into a monsters or mini space. Militaries generally fire last. Mm-hmm. So you have lots of chances to destroy the military beforehand. There's a couple of militaries that have certain weapons that go off first and last.
Okay.
But essentially you can kind of corral the other players' monsters with the military you control, and also help get out of your way.
Yeah.
Because if you step into your military, if your monster steps on your military, you have to fight it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's points based. If your monster gets knocked out, you just go to sleep for a round. You wake up the next round in another layer location. So there's a layer location on every continent. And you just wake up in a place you want.
It's the next movie.
Yeah. So this game was just fun. It was really fun. Once we figured it out how it worked, which was just mostly us reading it wrong, expecting it to go one way, and then being like, certain triggers seem to be missing here. Oh, it's because we literally read it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Destroyed my
It looks like
strategy.
King of Tokyo with intent.
It's King of Tokyo meets Risk. It really, really is. And like I said, it's points based, so you just keep trucking. There's bonus points for how much military you destroyed at the end. There's bonus points for how many mutations or how much development your military got, because they have science research, which is the equivalent of mutations. Mm-hmm. And this just was a good fun. Anything from Renegade recently, the last several years, has been pretty dang good.
Oh yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I grabbed it. It looked like kaiju stuff. It was Renegade. Those two things make it almost an auto buy.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember back when they were first getting the Power Rangers Heroes of the Great Games going, I supported them on Kickstarter with it, and those are still some of my favorite like my favorite board games in my collection.
Yeah, there's people that
So-
really, really like those games. There's a lot of people that, if they're not Power Rangers or G.I. Joe fans, they just seem to, the nostalgia doesn't bring them to the table.
Yeah. But like,
they'll play it, they're like, it's okay.
in general, Renegade has good brains in their studio.
Yes. Very thematic for their IPs that they're licensing, and when they don't have a license and they just do their own stuff, it's awesome. So there we go. That's Monsters Menace the World. That's a real quick overview of that.
Yeah.
And that's what we played.
Nice. So that'll bring us through what we've done for the last week, and this will take us into a message from our sponsor. Speaking of, hi, I'm the sponsor.
Have you been trying to find something to get 3D printed for you? Do you need to figure out a way to bring your miniature gaming to the table at the game store to meet your friends? Well, we've got the solution for you, friends. Introducing Clock Attack.
Was that scripted?
No.
All right. Heck yeah. Thank you. Introducing Clack Attack again. I'm Clack Attack. I'm Joel. Check us out at clack-attack.com for all of your custom sleeved and unsleeved computer cable needs. Or check us out on Etsy at Clack Attack 3D for your 3D printed tabletop gaming accessories, your organizer system carriers, and a whole lot of tabletop terrain. Or just hit me up on Discord or in the shop if you need something to get 3D printed, either in extrusion, FDM printing, or resin printing. We've got a whole bunch of different sci-fi and very Marvel heavy, but a whole bunch of different sci-fi terrain. I have carriers for just about any game that you could imagine needing something for. I can even do card games in a toolbox.
Yeah.
And
Wait, can you make dice towers?
can I make dice towers?
Yes. Can
I
you
actually
make
have
dice towers?
dice towers in the counter over here.
What?
Thank you. We have Roxana White here. Folding dice tower. Yeah. Folding dice towers in the counter here at Wulfpack Games. They will carry your dice in there too. Drop some dice up in the top and let them
Right in the tray.
or just right in the tray. That
Do
works
whatever you
too.
want when
I
you
think
do
we
it.
just hit something.
They're really good. They're really good.
Okay.
I think they went down on the floor. I think we're good.
I heard a beep. I had to take these cameras.
Yeah, I gotta take cameras out. Damn.
That's
Yeah,
it
that's
was
really
your phone
cool,
going
though.
off.
my phone.
Okay.
I forgot to silence my phone during your commercial.
Yeah.
But you can carry dice inside. Admittedly, I think a limited amount, but it's a short.
Probably set in there.
Yeah, it's a short little roll. Get your dice a nice tumble, and then store them in there afterwards.
Yeah.
A nice little dice tower to throw in your bag before you go to your D&D session,
Oh, that's me.
or to throw into your box before your Warhammer game, so that you don't have your D6 go all over the
Pretty cool.
freaking store. So yeah, check us out. Clack Attack 3D on Etsy, clack-attack.com. And now back to your regularly scheduled program. So, bringing us back in 3, 2. And we are back from our break. How about that sponsor?
That sponsor's really cool.
Good. Really good. Should shop there often.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it.
I hear he shouts at Wulfpack a lot. At least as much as he can. Anyway, upcoming stuff.
Little Debbie monster.
Let's move. Upcoming stuff around the community. What do we got? We got some
Upcoming products and pre-orders. We were gonna talk
yeah,
about.
so upcoming products and pre-orders, and then we got a nice little product to show off here. It looks
Yup.
like.
All right, so real briefly, the ODST boxes from Mantic have posted to the account. I asked Rick for a tracking number. He said there isn't one yet, and that we would get one as soon as it came through. So they are on the way.
Yes.
If you want one,
Let Dan know.
come on in and secure it because they've already been paid for. So
They've been
they
secured.
will be here.
Yeah. At this point, they're just getting. I imagine they're just getting sorted out and packed up into the destination piles. Because I know I did some research on that this past week. I know that a lot of people were saying and looking at like the 25th being the day, because I think that was when some of the online retailers, like My Manufacturing and Amazon, were showing as the ship by date. So I think that's probably what their goal ship by date is, but I believe that they'll probably be shipping out over like the next week or so. I know Krabick got his unboxing video out this past week.
Okay.
And it has also ended up leading to some information leaks of the data slate. So, the 20-something, because pretty much my guess is that whatever day they release the new data slate is either going to be the day that they start shipping or the day after they started shipping.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Because it's gonna, like, there are updates in the new rule book for or the updates in the book for Feet First into Hell that are going to be coming from the data slate from our discussion in the Discord. Which, check out the link below to join our Discord.
I do have some information that I'd like to share with our community regarding pre-orders and orders and products, just all together.
Mm-hmm.
This month has been a very tumultuous month for games distributors. So we just got our first order back from Asmodee, which has been outstanding for a long while. But we just got our new Asmodee rep. It looks like they terminated our previous rep, downsized their whole like sales rep facilities. They're looking to move to a half online, half offline direct purchase method, similar to Southern. So we have a new rep. His name is Corey. You will find him on Facebook if you follow Asmodee USA, because he's also was their Facebook rep. Now he's just 1/3 of their Facebook marketing team. So they hired 2 people on to be helping with Facebook marketing, social media marketing, and Corey is on there. He's also part of community outreach, so he's the tournament like promos guy too. He's going to wear a lot of hats.
That's where his name was familiar.
Yep. So he is our personal rep. We're one of 40 accounts that he has. So that's pretty small numbers for sales reps. So hopefully everything goes really good with that. I kind of have a lot of faith in him. He plays games. And that's really nice. Our
that's a good sign.
Didn't know anything about the games that he was selling. So it was really, really hard. That being said, we have our new rep from Alliance started this week.
Nice.
So I got a notice from the previous rep that like these games are ready for you that you pre-ordered, and then the next day I got, "Hi, I'm your new rep." That rep has not responded back to me. Starting off on a really good foot, Alliance. And then yesterday, I was called by Games Workshop by somebody who was at first identified as covering for our rep, with our rep being out of town. And then through the discussion, says that probably will be our new rep. So there's a lot of like question mark there.
That's a good sign.
Yep. So if we lost Ben, I'm really gonna be sad. Ben was great. Ben's been here. Ben came down to talk with us because
I remember you.
He's super supportive.
Yeah, he came down for a Smash Brothers tournament in Atlanta, and while he was down here, he drove all the extra way to come see us.
That was just about a year ago.
Yeah. You should reach out to him. Maybe if he is on vacation when he gets back.
I have reached out to him.
Oh.
So, that being said, there's a lot of change going on. The world events have shaken up even distributors, and they're responding at the best they know how. We're all going to go through it. So now, more than ever, be patient with and more supportive of your local game store, wherever you watch this from. If we're your local game store, that's us. If we're not, whoever your local game store is, these are the dark times for stuff for game stores to pass through. And if you don't support them,
Yeah.
you won't have them next year.
Yeah.
So be careful with that and just live your best life. Okay. That being said, I think that's going to wrap up upcoming products, pre-order announcements, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we stick that right here? Roxanne's board game of the week.
Hi,
Of the
Freddie
week.
again.
Week.
It's Pergola. I have played Pergola several times. Pergola is a gardening game, and we know I like my gardening games. This is a fun one. It is, I would say, kid-friendly. It's got a 10 plus, but I would say a gamer that's maybe 7 could definitely pick up on this once it's set up. There's no real reading involved. It's matching pictures to acquire certain things to build your garden up. So I'm going to read from this. It's a pretty big gaming manual. However, there's some interesting information about nature in reality. So what it says is, during the course of the game, you choose tools that give you plants, insects, or lanterns, and you perform actions associated with them. There's a bird flight, a frog jump, a water drip, and an insect flutter. What is all of this?
Letter.
Yeah, I know. It's a bunch of stuff, but once it gets set up, it goes really quickly. You're only going through 15 turns, and you're just trying to gain point value and how you collect things in your garden. So, we will bring out the pond. Woo. I don't know if you can see this. I don't want to tip it too much. We have, check this. This is my favorite. This game is that.
Little
Itty bitty bees. I should have my nails done for this. If you've seen my post. I've been working on the kitchen a lot. We have little butterflies. We have little Chinese lanterns, and they have different like shenanigans once you get them in your garden, and you can pop those off at certain times to give you bonus of things. Here is your pond, and you're going to be trying to collect dragonflies if you want to. And look at all of this stuff; it's so cute. These are wooden pieces, by the way. There are some cardboard pieces, but all of the bugs are wooden, and it's just really sweet and cute. You're going to be collecting these. And you're going to be putting them in your garden. In your garden, there's 4 different ones, because this is a 1 to 4 player game. There is different seasons, so that's fall. And so that's winter. There's spring. And there's summer. And you're just going to layer these things all around, and you build up. You can build up your bushes and things, so that's going to have your point value, but you may have something that if you have 3 of these in a row, you're going to get extra points, and you could build it up, and you just keep going up and up and up. Oh, look at that. It's cute. And when you get lanterns, you can hang them in your tree, and this is going to give you an extra water drop. Which, it's really sweet.
Okay.
So you're actually designing your garden with
Yes.
tokens.
Yes.
And so part of the strategy is just locating the garden bits
Yes.
in relationship to each other, and it prevents you from stacking too much in a certain way. Okay. Interesting.
This is for other point values, so a water drip will lead you to maybe pick up a bee, because you may need multiple bees for your pergola, and we're going to get to that in a second. And you can get extra points by getting all the way to the bottom. So that's another part of your game board. Let me see, what else here? I'm going to put this down so I can actually move. All right, so we have those. And then here is the pergola side. And this is sweet because you're going to hang your, I think it's hyacinth, if I remember correctly. You can collect different point values of these, and they hang down. And then you can attach more. And so once you get so many, you can put your bees on it, and you get more points. It's not as complicated as it sounds. It really isn't. There's a leaf pile for collecting your plants and your leaves that can give you more perks. It does have a scoring card that each player gets, so you can track what you're doing while you're playing. And this is one of the sweetest things, and I wish I had set this up prior, but you get a toolbox, and everyone pulls from the same pool.
Oh, neat.
There's hoes, and there's shovels, and it's going to say, all right, so once you pick this up, and this is your turn, you pick one of these up, and okay, I can get a hyacinth and a lantern. But you can choose between the different 4 that you get, so you can have choice to build your garden, but that's what you get to choose from, only the 4. And as you collect them, gosh, so cute, you get your little planter, and you plant it in there. Yeah, you have 15 slots, because there's only 15 turns. And so it's not competitive. There's some strategy, I would say, and if you see that your neighbor is building up a bunch of lilac bushes, and you see lilac on here, maybe you don't want them getting, or lavender, I mean, not lilac. You don't want them getting the lavender, so you may want to take it. But it also may be that you need something really bad to really get a lot of points from. Sounds complex. It's really not. All the players, you're a frog in your own garden. And it's really, they're all so cute. They got little pieces everywhere. We have it in store, so you can get it. I'm going to show you one other cool thing with this, because all of this stuff.
It feels like it'd be difficult to figure out how to put all this back.
It does feel like it'd be difficult. However, these people that created this from Rebel Studio, very smart.
They get you covered.
Very smart. It layers how to put this back in the box.
That's awesome.
It is a wonderful organizer. And it all stays pretty good, even these little loose pieces up top. If anything's gonna, like, it might mix over to this neighbor little container, but it's super cute. Absolutely adore this game, and it's really fun. It takes a minute to set up, but once it goes, you can probably play it, and it'd be 45 to 60 minutes. Yeah.
Awesome.
There. So, take a look.
Yeah.
There is a QR for the rule book, and maybe I could send that to you so you could post that with it, so people can look at the rules and how it plays. Which I haven't looked at it online, but it might be a little easier to find things quicker. What does this piece do? What does this piece do? Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you, Roxanne.
Thank you so much.
Let me put that back, huh? All right.
While that gets packed up, I'm going to call out the elephant in the room and apologize that we didn't have a prize drawing this week, because I didn't realize the last episode didn't update in time. So if you're watching this on release weekend, congratulations. You got a double podcast release.
Double podcast release.
Should we
So
do
enjoy.
double entries if they actually comment after this time?
No, what we'll do is if you comment on episode 10 and 11, and you put this timestamp,
Ooh.
you'll get triple the points.
Oh!
Triple the entries.
Write that down so we got that in the system.
So,
Oh boy.
if you just comment on this one with a timestamp, you get 1 entry. Oh, no, let's back this up. What is the comment supposed to be? Right? The comment is a game that you are wanting to see opened up. Right? So, if you comment your board game that you're interested in seeing open, that buys, on this episode, that buys you 1 entry into next episode's Spin the Wheel. However, if you comment on episode 10 and you say double podcast weekend there, that'll get you a double entry in the one that we will pull. Then if you put the timestamp that I was talking about earlier.
This timestamp.
No,
or
the
that
other
last,
one. The previous,
that last
the
timestamp.
previous one. Now you got to go back and figure it out. Aha! Go back to do that. Do that one. That'll get you a 3rd entry on the slot of the wheel.
But that's okay.
Dan's not, I don't think. We'll let Dan figure it
Dan's
out.
got it.
So, double or triple entries into our $5 store credit wheel. And if we pull your name and we have enough entries, enough comments total between the 2 episodes, each comment will give us a dollar value that we will open. And if you're pulled and we've hit that dollar value, we will we'll pull it off of those shelves and unbox it here on the camera.
Try your best. You can do this.
You can. We can all do this.
Yes.
If you have questions, ask. Call the store.
Stop in and ask Dan.
No, don't stop in. Comment and ask.
Oh.
Reply to other comments counts as a comment.
Oh. Boy. I know some people are going to go.
All right, then.
There we go.
All right.
Munchkin. All right.
Sweet.
So that brings us along to upcoming events for the Wulfpack. What do we have going on? What do we have coming
I'm
up?
going to do my best.
That's all right. I got a couple things to mention, too.
It's October, and it's just crazy, going wild. Okay, so right quick, tomorrow, maybe you'll get this tomorrow, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Cemetery Ramble with the Chamber of Commerce is one of 2 fundraisers that me, and the ambassadors with the Chamber do every year, including the Taste of History. This is, you buy a ticket, I can't remember how much it is right now. I want to say it's like $35 or $40. But it's over an hour tour at Oak Hill Cemetery. There's live actors. We're all dressed up in period costumes. And it's at dusk. So it's not spooky, it's not scary, but it is atmospheric. And that helps keep the cost down for chamber members for our whole chamber. And so that's one of 2 things that we're doing. Okay, let's see here. We have the Halloween party, which was canceled because times are tough, and it's tough for a lot of people. And man, chocolate. So, but we canceled it, and we heard back from quite a few people. I'm very disappointed about it. Some people even bought costumes for Justin, Caitlin. So yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it a little differently than we have done. It is still a haunted bayou Halloween party. You'll still be in a swamp. We're still going to close down at 5:15 and usher people out that aren't staying. Or they're going to probably have to leave some of them maybe, or unless they're in a game and stuff, and they're going to be paying to stay. At any rate, we open back up at 6 to 9 is the Halloween party. And for that, you come in, there is $15 for a ticket to sample all the different gumbo contestants, because we are doing a gumbo competition to see who makes the best gumbo. Right now, I think we have 4 entries. If you are interested in this, let me know, and I will put you in. You will need just put an ingredient list of what you got in there, okay? Like, if you got shrimps, then you probably will. People need to know, because some people cannot have shrimps.
Yep.
Religious.
Yeah.
Like if it's got pork or
Yeah. So you, for $15, you get the sample gumbo platter. This is a one thing. It's not a buffet. You'll get some bread, hopefully some boule bread, or maybe some kind of French bread. There will be a dessert. We'll probably have the bog brownies. Drinks are included with that, and you get a judging ticket. For those that aren't able to eat the gumbo, we don't want to exclude people. You can, for $10, get a bowl of swamp mac and cheese sludge. I don't think I'm going to color green. Maybe I will. Maybe it'll be brown. I don't know. It'll probably be gross looking, because that's fun. It's actually chicken mac and cheese, and it'll be good.
Last time she did a Halloween party and she made the stuff look gross. There were lots of brave people who ate it, but there were so many people who absolutely could not eat it because it looked And it was
It
just,
looked harrowing.
It was
but
just
it was
color.
just food coloring. It was just
food
green
color.
food coloring and mac and cheese.
With her eyes.
But yeah,
So many people were so disgusted by the color.
It tastes
They
so
couldn't eat it.
good.
So
I went back for like a third helping.
We had a lot
so
left
good.
over.
Yeah, I mean, I made a ton, though. I literally made a ton.
I think I had leftovers the
Yeah.
next day too.
This year, there will not be a ton of anything. So, literally, the gumbo contestants are instructed to make a crock pot. That's 6 quarts. So, you'll get small portions of each one. We're not going to have a ton of leftovers. I will probably do a very large casserole dish, one of the sludge. But you get bread with that, too, with the sludge. And the dessert and drinks, but just no judging ticket because you won't be sampling the gumbos.
Fair.
And also we are looking at, we will still have the costume contest. If you would like to enter the costume contest, there's 3 categories. One is funniest. The second one is best costume, and the third is children's. They are $5 a ticket if you want to enter yourself, or just to buy a ticket. You can enter the costume contest, and that can help go to the prize support for the 3 winners. If you are 13 and under in the children's category, it is free to enter, because kids don't work enough.
Those freeloaders.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So this way we can still have a Halloween party. We won't go bottom up on this because we normally lose about $1,300 for our Halloween parties because of all the stuff that we give. But we just can't this year. But we do want to hang out with everyone and have a good time, a safe place to enjoy Halloween, play some spooky games, bring your games still. You'll be able to buy tickets online for this, and I just got to switch it over today. It'll go live today. That's Friday, so in the past. Okay, what else do I got?
So get your ticket, and the
Yeah.
party can be haunted by you.
Yeah, it's better to have a good idea of how many people are coming in advance, preferably. But the ticket price will remain the same day of and everything. I'd rather it get in early.
We know.
Let me see. One of the things we have coming up is pop-up shops. So this
Pop-up
is
shop.
yeah. This is a thing to try to help us stay afloat. We need people to put some money back into the store that are coming in to sit at the tables, and so we're going to take some of the table space. And there's some inside and there's some outside, so that won't affect table space as much. But some of it will be inside. We're looking mostly at Sundays, and there'll be essentially a 10 by 10 area for vendors. And we've been taking on some really, really cool new vendors too to add in. So you'll see some new products. We'll have some of our favorite older vendors that we've had. And this way, it helps support us. It helps support them. And it helps give you guys a reason to come down and check out things and then see what's on the tables after you go shopping a little bit and get to playing and maybe, find a new game and keep this going, because without support, we won't be here much longer.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where I feel like I just need to point out to people, and I don't think most people that watch this podcast are actually in need of being told this, but we need people to make a purchase a month, and I'm not talking about snacks. Snacks we have priced so low that we make nothing off of it. So if you're struggling every time you're here for a whole month to make it over the $5 limit, like we are that is us investing in you, and so we are putting something in you, in giving you a space to be the power. I've struggled to keep it on here. That's how little in sales that we're doing. So if you're not making one purchase a month of a box or a board game or something, if you haven't been doing that, that's part of the problem. If you've been here every month, several times a month, and you're not getting anything to pay for, you're kind of been taking from the community.
Uh-huh.
And I hate to say that because I know some people can't afford a bunch, and I always want people to be able to come out and play, but it's about to be where there's no place to come out to.
Yeah, we've been liquidating some of our product just because we have to get some money, but we're losing money on it.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it's dark times for everybody, like you
Yeah.
said earlier, and changing up of reps at our distributors is going to make that more difficult, and it's already been put to a very difficult moment.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the lead up for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I'm worried about Christmas for my family.
Yep. We have to have a home.
Yep.
We also have to have a shop.
Yeah.
It's two of us working full time, and
Yep.
a lot of people putting in blood, sweat, and tears sometimes to help keep this going, because it's important to have a place to come and have community and enjoy your time with people.
Yeah. Roxane and I put in about 60 hours each in this place.
Yeah.
So it's 20 hours more than an average work week.
We're not getting paid one person's salary.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
But, yeah.
look, I hate to be dour, I hate to be sad, but like we need new people. So there's how do we get sales up? This is this is a community
There you go,
thing.
solutions.
I'm not a salesperson. I am a community manager. So that's how I've always tried to run this place, despite it's as cool as it is. So new releases is what game stores live and die off of. And to new players, everything in the store is a new release. And a lot of you have heard me say that. So we need your help in getting the word out that we are here, that we are open, that when we're here, what times we're open. We need you to go out and bring your colleagues at work or your friends from church, the people you like spending time around, or people you don't even know quite well, right? Everybody, like bring them here, get them here. And they always like, well, I'll check it out. That means they'll check it out within the next 15 months. Maybe it's tomorrow. Maybe it's a year and a half from now.
Set a play date.
At this point in time, if you tell somebody, like, you should go to Wulfpack Games, and they're like, yeah, I'll check it out sometime, you should be like,
Go tomorrow. Go
tomorrow,
now,
because
go
there
today.
might not be
Yeah.
one if you don't,
Yeah.
right? So in 15 months, if things keep going the way this is going, there will not be a Wulfpack Games come Christmas.
We almost locked up the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and we're trying to push forward. And we know that the future it's going to be difficult, even if things change on the big planetscape. That's a slow trickle for it to come back up for us, if it does anytime soon.
So if you've gotten to this part of the video,
Thank you.
thank you
Thank
for
you
listening.
so much.
Sorry it gets dour. There's hope. Always hope. So if you've gotten to this point, what I'd like to offer is a fourth entry. If you say, in the drawing for next week, if you make a new comment all of a sudden because you paused and you did all your shenanigans and you went back and you did things, stuff, if you've made it to this point, I want you to say, comment pineapple and a letter of the alphabet that has our names in it, or from our name. There we go. Right?
All right. You know, can you
Just
track
one
if
letter.
people share the video
I don't know.
from the YouTubes?
I don't know how it is. Actually, you know what? We'll
That'd
just
be nice.
shorten it.
Please share it.
I'll check it
If
out.
you-
if I can.
We'll shorten the whole thing. Pineapple plus one of the letters, not all of them, one of the letters from my last name, our last name, Wolf. It could be the W, could be the U, could be the L, the F. It doesn't matter. One of those letters, pick one, and comment that after you write pineapple. Pineapple space letter.
Again, if you
That'll
need help,
get you a
ask.
fourth entry. Okay? For listening to all of this. And people are going to see it and be like, what is up with the pineapple?
One may never know.
No.
There is a thing.
And
There
that's
is
the
a thing.
point. That's the point.
Yeah,
To get them to
that's
do this. So There we go.
Pineapples have a lot of points.
I'm not done.
No, you're
Still not done, and I apologize. So we did the pop-up shops.
You should.
Okay, just an FYI for people, this Sunday, I think at 6:30 you set it up with Zach,
Sure.
is a Q&A town hall for local candidates in the upcoming election for November 4th, which early voting has already started.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be hosting that here.
Yep, there'll be a small little section.
Okay.
And if you want to talk with some of the local candidates that are interested in being elected and securing your vote, find out why you might be interested in Zachary Fuller for District 5. And I guess myself, if you're interested in District 3, which if you live outside of the city limits, you can't vote for those elections. If you live inside the city limits, but you live in a different city district, you can't vote for either of those candidates. However, if you know people that do live in those, or you don't even know, not everybody knows where everybody lives that they know. So it's worth it to come out and just find out the potential future of Griffin and why or why not. Like, if you don't like what I have to say, then you get to learn why not to vote.
And how about just learning about voting? If you need to know, if you have questions about voting, the difference between county and city, and then who are the candidates in an unbiased fashion, because the most important thing is you go and vote.
Well,
your vote matters.
Unbiased is harder. Mostly unbiased.
Well, I mean, now that they're talking with you, you're going to be promoting what you stand on, your solutions. However, we have actual printed information from the voter registration to help you get through the processes of understanding your government locally.
Yeah.
Some of it's national, but and then I guess the last thing I got here is there's going to be a Blood Bowl thing going on tomorrow. That I'm making some brats, hot dogs, and chips, and it's included in the ticketing price. You're going to see this too late, but that's what's going on.
Yeah.
So, Blood Bowl tournament Saturday. 1 o'clock is when we kick off. Teams have to be in and ready by 12:30 p.m.
Woo.
And then we're going to do 3 rounds. Lunch is provided.
Anything that's left from after the tournament players get theirs, then those will be for sale. Those lunches will be for sale. I haven't figured out the price point yet on that. It'll be like $6 or $8, but you get a nice little lunch.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Upcoming events from my side of things. Excuse me. This isn't in October because I'm about to be away for the next week. But November 7th, 117, I'm going to be doing a Halo Flashpoint demo day because it is Halo Day. So why not do that on 117? We'll be close to a year from Flashpoint getting out, and hopefully we'll have the ODST boxes in by then. That'll be the day before our next Flashpoint tournament, which is going to be 11/8. Speaking of, we have an example of the store championship trophy. So we will. It is in 2 pieces.
Oh, it's a whole.
You can pick. I don't have it glued together, but it can be picked up. But for our store championship in January, the champion will be receiving a bronzed Master Chief trophy statue, and our donut award will be receiving a grunt trophy.
That's
maybe with confetti at the bottom. But yeah, 117. We're going to be doing. I'm going to do a Flashpoint demo day. Also, because hopefully, if that ends up getting people interested with the ODST boxes, there are still some recon boxes in there to give you a full game experience. But if you want to get in with the ODST box and you need to make the rest of the stuff to make the full game experience, you'll have to go through Dan and do a special order. But the UNSC base terrain box or base terrain pack for like $35 or $40 will get you everything else that you need out of the recon kit. So that, and then in December, I am looking at doing a demo day for Kings of War 4th Edition. I haven't set that up yet. but that is going to be done. So if you are interested in some rank and flank fantasy, comment down below on whether you want to do on if you're interested in using forces of good, forces of evil, or forces of neutrality.
Force of neutrality.
Because there's nature. Nature is neutral. Nature just is.
Forces of nature.
Well, that is a whole faction in and of itself, though.
Right.
But that's what I've got for upcoming stuff.
So recently, there's been an uptick in interest in fantasy miniature games.
Yeah.
In the store, even people that don't
I've
seem to come
heard
back
that.
have been like, I used to play Warhammer, but I think I'm more interested in Sigmar, but I don't know that I want to play a GW game. And so I've been trying to point them at Kings of War more and more because it seems like that is exactly where everybody's wanting to go. So it feels like we're on the rise of the pendulum swing back to fantasy. If fantasy miniature gaming is your shtick, now is the time to get it back out on the table to attract new players to the genre.
Are you painting terrain?
I will be this weekend.
Oh, okay. You were saying something about that earlier.
My projects this weekend is getting a Waffle House painted up.
Oh, yeah.
After we get done recording, I am taking all of this terrain and delivering it to a friend to paint for tournaments next weekend.
I got a question about this one. The Sphinx. I don't know if you can. Could you put Eddie's face on it from Iron Maiden?
Possibly. There's potential. That is the Tomb of Apocalypse from C-27. That is the Apocalypse, like X-Men Apocalypse Sphinx.
Sure. Add some rock
but I
and
might
roll,
be
man.
able to. I might be able to.
Oh. Oops. Yeah, sorry.
I'm sure there's probably a model that already exists of it too. But yeah. So
on the heels of Ace.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, so if you're interested in some rank and flank fantasy wargaming, if you want to check out Kings of War, Champions is, my understanding, a primer for 4th edition that they had released to get people interested. But if you want to get a taste, talk to me about doing a Champions game. In December, we'll have a Kings of War, like a smaller demo table set up for that as well. But if you want to do fantasy games and you don't want to get in with the GW bracket, then that's an alternative. It's also an option that if you already have some GW models and want to put them on the table in something that's not a GW rule set, we will have solutions for that as well. But other than that, Mantic's models are a little more budget friendly, pretty simple to put together, and have a decent bit of customization and posability from what I've built.
Right?
Excuse me. I got hiccups. That's what I got.
So, what are we playing this week, y'all?
What are we playing this week, y'all?
Hopefully, what are the posies?
Starts with J.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it starts
I'm not a J.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
go ahead. No, well,
I mean,
what are the posies? There we go. I'm done.
Is that all? You just want to do that? What else? You can go ahead.
Oh,
and
no. I have like event planning to do. Sorry. Like, I have like so many things. Like,
Oh yeah, no, you're fine.
I'm going to be lucky if I actually play this like I said I was going to do.
You're absolutely. I totally
so
understand
sorry.
that. No, you're fine. I am an event planner. I know how that
Didn't
is. No, you're good.
Sorry. Got excited for a second there.
You're
We know
good.
how I get.
I don't know if how much I'm going to be playing this week, because this weekend is going to be painting and finishing out some orders. I'm going to be attending LugCon and running some Halo events, Halo demos, and helping a friend out with some events that they are running. So Thursday, I might step in as a ringer for the MCP tournament. We'll see. I got an X-Men list I need to go build now. So we're going to be running some Halo demos. I'm going to take Champions and see about running demos of that as well. But yeah, otherwise, a whole lot of painting. I've been really enjoying playing Champions, and it's weird because my brain looks at it and does not accept that as a type of game and a style of game. With everybody does one player does everything, and then the other player does their everything,
Right.
and then the round is over. It's like it doesn't. On paper, it doesn't seem like it's something that would be engaging to me, but I've not gotten bored in Champions game that I've played yet. So.
It doesn't seem like your normal kind of game for you.
Yeah.
So, if it doesn't seem like your kind of game, you might should just try it. Because it does seem to grab people that normally would not be interested in that genre, that style, and all of a sudden it just unlocks something in their brain, a serotonin producer in their brain that, like, this is really cool. So anytime you get a chance to get a demo of Kings of War Champions, which is a smaller scale version of their Kings of War big game, if you ever get a chance to get a demo, schedule one with Joel.
Yeah.
He's got 2 teams to demo. A bunch of people have got demos already.
I got 3.
Everybody's that's walked away from it's been like, that was a good time. I had a great time. So even if you don't think miniature gaming is your thing, even if you might not think fantasy miniature is your gaming, or rank and flank style games, although I'd say this is not really rank and flank. It looks like rank and flank, but it's not. If you're just not generically interested in that, you should give it a try, a free demo, and see what all the hubbub is. Bub.
Thanks, Logan.
All right.
Dan, what are you playing this week?
We're never on R.
Oh,
R, what are you playing, R?
War of the Posies.
What?
It's a 2-player game.
What?
It's off of Botany. You use the coins from Botany.
What?
I know, right? And so this is your gardener again. In the estate, the botanist has gone through out in the world and brought you back plants. It is your job to make the best garden that you can. I'd like to play it. I haven't figured it out yet because I haven't gotten to read the whole rules yet. But it's very pretty.
What day are you looking to play that? I think?
I was gonna say Sunday, but now my Sunday's busy. It might be like Wednesday or maybe Thursday when Maya comes in. Maya, after you get done with getting with your family, maybe, because she can help me figure this out. She can figure it out.
What ain't no country I've ever heard of?
It's probably a relatively simple thing, but my brain is mush.
I feel that.
So much going on. Oh, holidays are coming too, so. Yeah. I forget what day it is. It's November. It's November that you'll be in Slay the Runway. Daniel will be my model to dress up.
That's right.
And as a fundraiser, we have an angel tree at Chamber every year, and last year a bunch of kids did not get Christmas gifts. Like, this is literally all these kids get, and then we take names off of the tree, and the ambassadors take some names too when we do our group thing, but then individuals we do. Some of these kids did not get anything, so several of us had supplemented extra gifts for these kids. I mean, it could be like socks, like even that they need, that's on their wish list. So we're doing that, and this kind of raises money to put money towards the people that maybe didn't get enough for these kids. So that's one of the fundraisers. Also, the Christmas box is coming out for toys. I am so sorry. This is why I have so much going on. I can't think straight, or flip that reverse. I'm done.
Dan, what are you playing this week?
Nothing. I will be running the store by myself for a lot of this week coming up, so I won't be able to get out on the table. Roxanne's busy doing stuff, so that means somebody has to stay behind the counter. It's already difficult when we're both here for me to get out on the table, so it's basically impossible when she's gone. So I won't be playing anything this week.
I'll do my best. It's hard for me to get my work done here with a lot of this stuff when it's hard. We're doing our best.
Everybody's having a hard time getting here to play games too, so I get it.
Now I'm thinking that Dan needs a striped shirt for tomorrow.
To be a referee?
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's all the Halloween costume stuff, so it'd be like a jail shirt. They might sell
Wrong
those.
kind of referee.
I know,
Stripes.
but like,
Oh, God. So that's what the week ahead is looking like. And we will be not filming next week because I won't be in town. Unless y'all want to film without me, which is fine.
Probably not.
There's a lot going on. It'll also be Sorry. Halloween's still 2 weeks away.
Yes.
So next
Yeah.
week, so this is double podcast release weekend. Don't forget
Wow.
all of the other stuff that we said. If you didn't hear it before, you got to go back and watch the whole thing. So, but we will be taking off next week.
Yep.
So episode 12 in 2 weeks. And I look forward to seeing you there.
We should totally be in. Anyway, thank you everybody for hanging out, for coming out, for joining in and listening to the episode or watching the episode. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And reply.
5 million times.
All the times. But thank you. Until next time, this is us signing off, and we will catch y'all on the flip side. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
And